Alright, 2021 Georgia Code, Title 10, Commerce and Trade, Chapter 1, Selling and Other Trade Practices, Article N, Sale, Storage, Liquid Petroleum Gas, 10.1.260 short title. This article, as shown may be cited as the Liquid and Petroleum Safety Act of Georgia. Legislative finding: the General Assembly of Georgia finds determined to declare the article is necessary for the immediate preservation of public peace, health, and safety. Liquid petroleum gas defined as used in this article. Liquid petroleum gas means with any material with composed predominantly of any of the following hydrocarbon mixtures, same as propane, propylene, butanes, normal butane, and isobutane, and butylenes. 10.1.263, State Fire Marshals to enforce an article. State Fire Marshals ex officio shall be designated officer charged with the duty and authority to enforce this article. 10.1.264, assistance employees of State Fire Marshal. State Fire Marshal is authorized to appoint employees such assistance employees, fix their salaries, assign and delegate such duties and responsibilities as he or she may deem necessary, carry out this article in an efficient manner. Alright, 2.1.265 Rule of Regulation stands for Liquid Petroleum Gas Equipment Universal Condition GEA Code 10.1.265 2021. State Fire Marshal shall make and promulgate adopt with enforcement rule regulations set forth minimum general standard for the covering of the design, construction, location, installation, operation of equipment, the storing, handling, transporting, and tank by tanker truck or tank trailer, utilizing liquid petroleum gas to specify for the organization said gas degree thereof. The said rules regulations shall be such necessary for the necessary protection of health, welfare, and safety of public person using such materials, and shall be used with a reasonable substantial conformity with the generally accepted standards of safety concerning subject matter. B. Rules regulation promulgated by the State Fire Marshal based upon reasonable substantial conformity with the published standard of the National Board of Fire Underwriters for design, installation, construction with the standards prominent pertinent equipment for the storage and handling of liquid petroleum gas as recommended by the National Fire Protection Association shall be deemed to be substantially conformity with the generally accepted standard of the safety concerning of the subject matter. That is 10.1.265. 10.1.266 Issuance of license and permits and annual fees. State Fire Marshal is authorized and empowered to issue a license for the permit of such person, firm, corporation qualifying under the terms of articles such for the rules regulation made adopt the State Fire Marshal for such license or permit issued on or after July 1st, 1990. One-time fee not less than $100 or more than $500 shall be charged on a graduated capacity scale of each installation. Such person, firm, corporation doing business in Georgia, all fees and assessments collections may be paid by the State Fire Marshal shall be paid with the general fund of State Treasury license permit and the licensees. Permittees who paid the annual license permit fees on the after January 1st, 1990, prior to July 1st, 1990, shall be valid for the remainder of the period of time covered by such payment, and upon expiration of such period of license and permit, shall be subject to the one-time fee required provided with this code section. Code Commission notes: pursuant to the Code Section 2895, comment was deleted with the term of the second sentence ago with the subsection substitute with the subsection. And this last section, judicial decisions, authority, safety, fire commissioner, absent State Fire Marshal, safety fire commissioner was authorized to act on an application for the license to maintain liquid petroleum gas bulk distribution facility. Safety fire commissioner versus USA Gas Incorporated, 229 Georgia AP 807 494 SE 2D 706 1997. The judicial intervention. Even the procedures of the State Fire Commissioner in acting with the application license to maintain liquid petroleum gas for the bulk distribution facility for law of the Superior Court could not substitute for the court's own judgment for the Commissioner. Safety Fire Commissioner in that case. Opinions for the Attorney General. State Fire Marshal has no authority to require municipality to obtain license for the municipality liquid petroleum as may be required under the provision section 1970 opposition. Attorney General number 70 146 invalid condition air contractor license person required license pursuant OCGA 10.1.266 are presumed exempt of the required hold license as condition for the air contractor pursuant to the requirements of Stacy Construction of the State Construction Industrial License Board Division of Condition Air Contractors OCGA 4314-1, 10 sequence 1994, opponent attention, general number 94-2. That was 10-126, issuance of license or permits at annual fees. Part 10-1-267, an issuance of board bond requirements for the license and permit holders. State Fire Marshal is authorized to empower over the prerequisite of the license or permit required for the application of such license and permit of the insurance, surety bond, personal bond, security in such amount of the terms the State Fire Marshal may deem advisable, expedition, protection with the general public, and identifying for losses, damage approximated, resolved with the act of negligence, principal, his agents, employees, while he or they may be engaged in performance or duties with the reference of liquid petroleum business. State Fire Marshal is also authorized to adopt and enforce reasonable rules, regulations governing such insurance bonds. Such regulations should be adopted by the State Fire Marshal only after a public hearing thereon. Alright, 10-1-268, minimum storage facility required. Every license to sell distributed liquid petroleum gas in the state shall be located within the state with the Georgia storage capacity for a minimum of 30,000 water gallons liquid petroleum gas, except for the initially licensed prior to July 1st, 1990, may continue to operate previously approved at 18,000 gallons minimum storage capacity. If a 30-gallon water capacity storage consists of more than one container, then no storage containers to meet the requirement shall be the size less of 6,000 gallons of water capacity. Storage capacity required, subsection A of the code section within the close proximity area service. See the State Fire Marshal in his discretion in accordance with such rules and regulations have and may be duly promulgated, adopted under this article, which may waive bulk storage facility requirement of subsection A of the code section. If the storage capacity required with subsection A of the code section is least relative, then such storage capacity must be dedicated to exclusive use of the leaser and may include the separating of the piping, loading, and unloading facilities. Art 10-1-269, suspension revocation of the license imposition penalty of the state by State Fire Marshal. The State Fire Marshal, upon 10 days written notice of the form, show cause for the order license, sustaining his contemplated with the action general over the grounds thereof, that after giving the license, responsible opportunity to be heard, so for the right or to review provided in Chapter 13, Title 50 of the Georgia Administrative Procedure Act, may be in order to be subject to the revoked license issued under the article in lieu thereof, may assess a penalty against the said license amount not exceeding $1,000 if the State Fire Marshal shall fine 1. The licensee has paid for the license for any of the fee required under this article of the penalty imposed under the article, or 2. The licensee knowingly violated any of the provision of the article, any of the rules, regulation, probably given under this article, provided, however, that they have any such suspension or revocation of the imposition of the penalty should not become final, pending, and subject to the right of the review provided in Chapter 13, Title 50. But court shall have the granted power to enter the such or justice shall require pending hearing on the appeal, and provide further the court upon appeal to make the cost, including the cost of hearing before the State Fire Marshal against the losing party. Con 10-1-270, conflicting local ordinances, regulations prohibited. No municipality other than public subdivision, state within adopted will enforce any ordinance, rules, regulation conflicting with this article with the rules, regulation adopted, promulgated with the State Fire Marshal under the terms and authority of this article. 10-1-271, reciprocal agreements with other states. The State Fire Marshal is authorized to enter into reciprocal agreements with another state to effectuate the purpose of this article. 10-1-272, penalty for violating articles or rules of regulation. Any person, firm, association, corporation violating this rules of regulation of the State Fire Marshal made under this article shall be guilty of a misdemeanor. Alright, that was 221 General Code, Title 10, Commercial Trade, Chapter 1, Selling Other Trade Practices, Article 10, Sale, Storage of Liquid Petroleum Gas.